Done.
Today we're talking about the brake light on the dash. What's important to know is when it comes on. Obviously when you pull the handbrake up, you expect it to come on. When you put the handbrake down, you expect it to go off. And when you're driving along, you expect it not to come on. This car seems to have two little problems with it. The brake light flickering when the brake is when the car is stationary. So in other words, you're pulling up, before you pull it up even, the light's coming on, and then when you pull it up, the light's on. It doesn't always go off. And that's going to be probably the switch under here. So the switch is under this cover. To get to it, you've got to pull this cover up. I'll show you that. First thing is try and get the cover off, but there's a groove into which the cover over the handbrake is held back. So the only way I found is if you put screwdrivers all the way around, you could then pull it off. Once you've got the cover up, then I recommend you use the famous switch cleaner, contact cleaner. Just spray and that should do it, and that hopefully will do the trick on that side. If you've still got a problem with the light coming on while you're driving, then suspect that it could be this item here. So you've got a minimum and maximum. If the level is correct, which this car is, then suspect the switch. Now it could just be dirty, but the way to test it is if you press it down, the light should come on. And when you release, the light should go off. So what you're doing, when you're pressing it, you're making the float inside go down, which is obviously telling you that there's no fluid. So the light will come on. When you release, then the float will go back up, and then you'll know your level's correct. Now if it's flashing, then take this off, give it a little clean, check the connections. Didn't find any problem with that, but you can always, not that I can take this connection off, but I didn't do that. All I did is just clean it and wipe it, and then check it afterwards, and then the flickering stopped. So suspect that I think the switch is okay, it's just got a little bit dirty, and that's all. Obviously I'm not a mechanic. If you're at all unsure about any of this, then get a mechanic. I'm not a mechanic, but at least it will save you, especially in this weather, messing about and maybe paying out. And you can solve it quite simply by just a spray or just checking that switch. And hopefully it'll be some help to you. Thank you. Bye.